shooting young people, and of course even old ones. We have noted with concern, and we have been talking about this, that many times the regime will plant people to engage in criminality, such that our name can get soiled. We did see some people who took advantage of the situation. We did see some criminals who took advantage of peaceful protesters. People were protesting peacefully to say release our leader and all of that, and they engaged in criminality. As NUP, our DNA is peacefulness. We want to acquire change. We are fighting for change peacefully and within the law. Anybody that does otherwise, that's not our DNA. That's not the way we do things. You've heard our team leader severally say, we are fighting a dictator, but we're not using his means. Our means are peaceful means. Because we cannot match these people in as far as violence is concerned. They're extremely violent. That's how they took power. They shot and killed the people. And that's how they're maintaining power. We are not like them. We are different. We are peaceful. That's what our DNA is. So for the state to keep planting people who engage in criminality, those are not our people. That's not our DNA. And we condemn that. There's something that I saw interesting yesterday. The Minister for Security, General Tumwine, went on television and he said that some of the people who were killed were shot at by supporters of People Power and NUP. That some of the people who were holding guns were supporters of People Power and NUP. I was dumbfounded for a Minister of Security to say such a thing, because every Ugandan, everybody saw who was holding guns, who was shooting at Ugandans. But I actually empathized with the minister, because truthfully, the minister might not be all right. I looked at him and I saw the image. He didn't seem to be in very good shape. So it's possible. It's very possible that the minister is actually not okay. And I say this with respect, but you know, when somebody says, no, those who are shooting at people, those who are in uniform and so on, they are people supporters, I found that to be very odd. So I hope that his government can actually help him. I think he needs some attention. We would like to appreciate, and I know that our president is going to really, cap all of this, but I want to appreciate every Ugandan that has stood in solidarity with him, with us. Even though he's out now, there's still people that are incarcerated. We continue to stand with them. I just got news this morning that after we left Iganga and Jinja yesterday, Comrade Muhammad Segirinya, better known as Mr. Update, who is our flag bearer for Kawempe North MP. You know that he was brutally arrested from Nalufenyas who are waiting to see that our president is released. Some non-uniformed thugs came, they had guns, picked him up and took him inside Nalufenya. I think these are the supporters of NUP that General Tumwine is talking about. I don't know. But we understand he was hurriedly taken to court, beyond court time by the way. Was taken there at 6:30 p.m. at Jinja Magistrates Court, and he was immediately remanded without him being given chance to have a lawyer, to have an application for bail, and he was taken to Chirinya. And so we continue to pray for Comrade Muhammad Segirinya, Mr. Update from Kawempe North. Our lawyers are following up this matter to see that he's released. The other, of course, is Honorable Nabila Nagai Sempala, our flag bearer for Kampala Mayor, and several other leaders. But not just leaders, but several other Ugandans who are still being held behind bars illegally. Our hope is that they will be released soon enough, because these are innocent people. Supporting Kyagulanyi and NUP is not a crime. So our lawyers are following up these matters, because we know that over 500 people have been arrested in various prisons across the country. The last, but very quick and important communication, people have been asking, so what next with your campaign program and all of that? Our campaign program is going to resume on Monday. And it's going to resume as it is. So on Monday, our presidential candidate is meant to be in Ssenyonyi, Fort Portal, and then we'll proceed as is. The districts that he has not been able to go to because he had been incarcerated, we are going to make a plan. He will certainly come to those districts. So the people of Mbiji, Masaka, Kalungu, Liantonde, Mbarara, Rukunjiri, Tungamo, Chiruhura, and several others that were on schedule but he's not been able to go to them because he was incarcerated. We are going to plan ahead and we'll let you know. He will, without a doubt, come to each one of those districts. So very quickly, for the Luganda media houses, Fenga NUP, twongera okuvumirira obutujju obwakoleddwa ku bannayuganda, obutemu obwakoleddwa ku bannayuganda, gavumenti ya Mwami Tibuhaburwa, nga babakuba amasasi, babatta, babalanga ki, kuwagira Kyagulanyi, kuwagira NUP. Abantu bano okumanyanga ba Bushmen bannansi kwati bwe batwe bayingira mu buyinza. Twalabye abasirikale nga bakutte emmundu, emidumu gy'emmundu nga bazituluza mu bantu ne bakuba amasasi. Wakati zino ennamba zetulaba, abantu 50 n'okusobamu abaafudde battiddwa mu bukambwe, batemuddwa gavumenti ya Mwami Tibuhaburwa. Era twatandikidde ddala ne balooya baffe okulondoola ensonga zino, okulaba nti abantu bano abaabasse, abaabatemudde bavunaanibwa nga bwe kirina okubeera. Tujja kukozesa kkooti eza wano n'ez'ensi yonna kubanga Uganda y'emu ku mawanga ag'ensi yonna. So nga Mwami Tibuhaburwa bwe yatwala Koni mu kkooti y'ensi yonna, naffe bwe tugenda okubakola. Let me actually say that in English. We are following up the matter of those Ugandans that have been murdered, and our legal team is already on course. We are going to take legal action locally, but also internationally, because Uganda is part of the international community. The same way Mr. Tibuhaburwa reported Joseph Kony to international courts, ICC and others, we are going to do the same, such that people are held liable. The other thing that we are doing as NUP, we have established a human rights desk, such that violations can be reported, because many times the cameras of the media are not able to see all the human rights violations that happen out there. So anybody out there, if violence has been meted out against you, if you know about a case of human rights violation, whether it's you, the victim, or somebody else that you know about, please come to our headquarters. Somebody will attend to you. We want to take note, we want to record all these violations, and then we take legal action, both locally and internationally. Na NUP tutaddewo deski egenda okubanga ekwasaganya ensonga y'okutulugunya bannayuganda, y'okutyobola eddembe ly'abannayuganda. So obanga oli eyo eddembe lyo lyatyoboddwa, obanga olina omuntu g'omanyi eddembe linga lyatyoboddwa, babakuba nakikuba kati kamera z'amawulire mwati tezituuka buli wamu. So waliyo bingi ebigenda maaso, kamera zitalabye, bannayuganda ne bitabitegeera. So obanga olina ensonga yonna eyo, ojja kujja wano ku kitebe kyaffe, ogende ku human rights desk yaffe gye tutongoza, obeere ng'oteekayo ensonga zino, such that abaakoze ebikoloberwa bino tubawaabira mu makooti ga wano n'ag'ensi yonna. Tulina kye twalabye olunaku olw'eggulo, omukulu bamuyita General Tumwine, oyo minisita wa security, yavuddeyo ku kooti n'agamba mu TV. General Tumwine yagambye nti abamu ku bantu abattiddwa abaabasse nga bakozesa emmundu bawagizi ba People Power ne NUP. Nengamba omukulu ono byayogera abitegeera bulungi, ali bulungi yeye nga ye. Kuba nagenze nendaba bambi ekifaananyi kya General Tumwine ng'alinga atali bulungi. So bwe yayogedde ebintu ebitategeerekeka ne musaasira, kubanga ensi yonna yakirabye nga abakuba abantu amasasi, bajansi, bapoliisi, Mwami Tibuhaburwa. Kakati General Tumwine bw'avaayo n'agamba nti abamu ku baabadde bakutte emmundu nga bakuba abantu amasasi, abassa abantu bawagizi ba People Power ne NUP. omukulu ono tumusaasira kubanga nze mukulabo kwange mwatu ayinza okubanga tali bulungi era tusaba gavumenti ye bamuyambe bamutwale bamukebere oba yeetaaga obujjanjabi ajjanjabirwe kuba toyinza kuvaayo n'ogamba nti ababadde bakutte muntu abannayuganda bonna babalabye abajaasi abasirikale n'ababadde bali muleeya nga baabwe abakubye bannansi amasasi n'ogamba nti kakati abasirikale abajaasi bawagiza people power ne NUP weewaawo tukimanyi batuwagire era bajja tulonda naye ffe nga people power tuzze tukyogera tetulina mundu nga mmwe tetukozesa maanyi g'abantu amaanyi g'abantu nage gagenda okujja mu amiti bwabulwa mu buyinza tuvumirira nese kuvumirira abantu bebajja batulimbikamu gavumenti ya mwami Tibuhabulwe eno bakikola nnyo ne bateekamu abayaayi abamenyi b'amateeka ne bakola effujjo nga babawa t-shirt zaffe eza people power ne NUP bazambale bakuba abantu nti ono simanyi ennyindo efaanana bweti ennyindo efaanana bweti waggwanga ki ffe nga NUP tuli ba mirembe tetusosola amawanga buli ayagala enkyukakyuka yenna tumwaniriza Egypt. We don't discriminate at all. So whether somebody is from what tribe or what region, as long as they embrace us, they're interested in change, that's our person. So the people, the criminals that were planted who were attacking people because of their noses looking a certain way, those are not our people, that's not our DNA. Finger NUP twaniriza buli omu. Comrade Zedriga Alina, Avawa, Simu Northern Uganda, West Nile. Comrade Johnny Mugisha, Siwa Western Uganda. Yes. Nabalala, David Lewis Rubongoya, Avam Western Uganda. Nabalala Banji, Febuli Omu, Tumwaniriza, First Lady. Uganda Dako. So, abali nga bagamba nti people power mwawula mawanga naki abo si bantu baffe baba tulimbiseemu bakole effujjo batuvumaganye ffe tuli ba mirembe twaniriza buli munnayuganda ayagala enkyukakyuka era tuvumirira abo abakola ebikola ebimenyi by'amateeka nga babawa zi t-shirt ezaffe bavumaganye NUP ne people power abo si bantu baffe tulina bannaffe abakyali emabega w'emitayimbwa abasibiddwa mwalabye Comrade Muhammad Segirinya flag bearer waffe ku kifo ky'omubaka owa Kawempe North bamisa but nobody should use that mic. I don't know who is doing that. So Comrade Segirinya twategeddeko nti olunaku olw'eggulo lwetwavuddeyo bamututte mu kooti mu speed saa 12:00 essaawa ezirina kubeera za kooti by the way ne bamusindika kwa remand ekirinnya era gyali eyo katumusabire baloya baffe bagoberera ensonga eyo Honorable Nabila Nagaise